Violence erupts again in India's northeastern state of Manipur. Security forces are busy dealing with attacks and casualties. Meanwhile, huge protests have spread in the state capital Imphal. A large number of people marched towards the state's Raj Bhavan and the chief minister's residence when security forces fired tear shells at them. In a report on Monday, September 9, the Indian news media Northeast now reported this information.
According to reports, thousands of people took to the streets of Manipur state capital Imphal on Sunday night to protest against the recent drone attack by suspected militants in Imphal West district. They marched towards the Raj Bhavan and the chief minister's residence on foot, and at one point security forces fired tear gas shells to disperse the protesters. Northeast now says the protesters marched more than 3 kilometers along the city's Tidim road towards the high-security zone when they were intercepted by security forces. Manipur police and central security forces had barricaded the road to prevent the protesters from advancing. At one point, the security forces had to fire several rounds of tear gas shells to disperse the protesters. Protesters marched to locations near Raj Bhavan and the chief minister's residence, even near the police headquarters, the Manipur Secretariat and the Bharatiya Janata Party (BJP) office. Meanwhile, protesters sat on the streets in Keshampat as security forces blocked the march and chanted slogans condemning the heinous attack and highlighting the authorities' failure to arrest the culprits involved in the attack. The protesters also chanted slogans demanding the removal of the state police chief for alleged failure of the police to prevent the attack. It is to be noted that on September 1, suspected militants carried out a drone bomb attack and firing at Kortruk village in Imphal West district. 2 people were killed and 9 others injured in the attack. The next day, another drone strike was carried out in Senjam Kairang village, about 3 kilometers from the previous day's attack site, injuring 3 people.